because of the store associated with it. This is what's called a drifter drill, D-R-I-F-T-E-R, drifter drill. It's basically the stoke drill version 2.0. All the issues and problems they have with the stoke drill, like the fact that you gotta hold it up, the fact you gotta drive a 140-pound machine into the ceiling, the fact you breathe in rock dust, all those issues got fixed with this model. So right off the bat, stoke drill, I gotta hold it up. Am I holding that one up?
No.
Right there as an employee, I like that one a lot better. Okay? Let's say we're going to use it. Stoke drill only goes up. Is this thing pointed up?
No.
Which means it goes sideways, which is a big change to somebody that's a gold miner. Okay? If our job is to go through the rock, then I can only go up, I'm very limited. If I can go sideways, that changes things. Not only that, if I'm loosening the nuts and bolts here, I can push on it, which means I can push it this way, I can push it this way, or I can even do an angle, whichever way I wanted to go. If I wanted to use this thing to replace a stoke drill, I can just rock it up and drill up. I don't even need a stoke drill anymore. And as I'm doing that, I'm still grinding, rocking, and dust still falls down, but that's a water valve. Lets water through the hollow machine, through the hollow drill bit into the hole we're drilling. So as the drill bit spins, it sprays water in there and wets the dust, making mud. Mud runs down the wall. Mud gets me nastified, but guess what? You can't breathe mud. You can't breathe. It's a whole lot safer on the guy because you got liquid mud. It's not dry dust. Now the reason this one is so cool is because of its story. This one was made in 1904 by a company called Ingersoll Rand. They made it back in Atlanta, Georgia, back in 1904. Put it on a horse and a wagon and drove it up here. And we used it from 1904 to 1906. In 1906, Consolidated was bankrupt, so they shut down. Everybody out of this mine caused 2 cave-ins on purpose. One about 45 yards that way and one back to the glory hole. Now, logic question. This is our tunnel, and I got a cave in here and a cave in here. Remember where I was swinging the hammer, drilling the hole in the wall?
Yeah.
Remember the waterfall in that room? Waterfall's here on the little mini map, pumping water in every second, every minute, every day. What's going to happen?
It's gonna flood.
It's going to flood, that's right, from the floor to the ceiling. And it stayed that way for 85 years. This thing was down here, underwater, for 85 years. 85 years, they pulled the rock out of that side, the water come rushing out, brought in the pressure washer, washed all the dirt and mud out, uncovered this thing, hosed it off, covered it with about 5 gallons of WD-40, and left it alone for 3 days. You got to thinking, you know, we don't see any great big gaping holes or missing parts on the side. This is the compressed air cylinder. This is the motor, if you will. That looks pretty doggone good. The drill bit here would have had to spin to grind the rock and the dust. Wonder even we could spin it. So they grabbed hold of 2 of the biggest fellas they could find. They grabbed hold of it like this. They went 1, 2, 3. And realized they could spin it with 2 fingers because it wasn't even hung up. Now, if that still spins and that looks good, what happens if we hook it with an airline? Try to make it work. Only 1 of 2 things will happen. Option A, however unlikely, it might possibly work. Option B, there's something broke we can't see on the inside. Air's going to come in, have nowhere to go, it's going to blow up on us. We can hook it up anyway, see what happens. Then we'll got an airline pocket after a duct tape, rip it back together, turn the valve on, and this thing fired. I've been underground, underwater, untouched for 85 years. Now all this restoration work with the WD-40 hooking it back up, all that happened before I was born. And it still works to this day's original machine. I'm fixing fire what you guys see here it run. Just make a little bit of noise. If you cover your ears, you can, but it's not going to be that bad. Okay? I'm going to fire it up in 3, 2, 1. Here we go.